WSTX AM 970, folks. Your community-minded station where we got one heck of a community calendar to talk about today. Whoa, so much stuff going on in this small, big, mid-size, whatever kind of place you want to call it, but it's going on. Okay, and things are getting better as people share what they got going on and give it to us in a timely manner. You know, Jerry, they had a job fair up here at Canada yesterday, and I found out about it after the show last week. So I didn't even get to push it. But it seemed like it was well attended, which is the important thing. But I just want to stress to the community that, hey, you know, if we know about it, we're going to work with you and make sure that the community know about it. But you got to let us know.
But I didn't know about it.
Well, this is what I'm saying, Jerry.
I should have been able to. I should have been able to attend.
This is what I'm saying. Okay.
Yeah, what happened? They want me to get a next job?
I don't know. I don't know. You have to tell me. you so good at showing up other people that it's like we want Blackie. Anyhow, it's all good. It's all good. Okay. Last time you get a job, that meant I didn't have a co-host for a while. So, you know, I gonna solve my own selfish whatever here today, and said the good thing they block you.
You see, you even got the engineer laughing.
Hey, and the laughter to go around is always good, man. It's always good. It's always good. So, a great, fantastic, outstanding, just plain excellent morning to everyone out there in the community paying attention to what we're doing here at WSTX. And I just want to say thank you for taking the time. You got all the places your ears could be. So we appreciate all of that. Now, okay, so you want to fight with me here today? That's right. You go ahead and fight with me. You're going to lose the fight, you know. All right. No violence in the studio. No violence in the studio, okay? Outside the studio, I could run. But in the studio, I ain't got nowhere to run. All right.
That's true. You got to pass me first.
You know? Let me tell you something, folks. Don't underestimate this guy, you know. If something happened in here and we have to evacuate, he don't be the first one out the door. You know? He fast. Oh, yes. Oh, yes, he got skills, all right. So, first thing I'm going to do here is stay on the good side with the folks. You know, you got all kind of jamming going on up in D.C. and Virginia and place the image band up there carrying on, you know. I tell you, they're up there having a great old time. Got some things coming up, and they're always on the road doing something. That's how you stay young and stay alive, keep moving. All right, so gotta play that song, Our Culture, and you know, we celebrate, we teach, we do all these kind of things with regards to our culture, but we have to do more in the preservation. And the reality is preservation these days is a very strong word for video documentation. There are some things that can preserve through drawings and writings, but our community is very visual oriented. The newer generations, as they are evolving into a time where media is their prime means of learning for a lot of things. So somehow or the other we got to get with the program and start doing something that's going to have a systematic and sustainable approach to video documentation of more of things that we refer to as our culture. I ain't talking about recording a juve or recording a prom entrance, that's all good. It's all good. But what came before that? And what's leaving us so fast that came before that? Those are the things I'm talking about. So, with that and no further ado, I think that we need to do our duty to create a territory and country. And let's do it, Nissan. Our culture. All right.
Watch now. Image. Local heroes recognize their contributions to their heritage. D. Hamilton Jackson, Elmo Plaskett, James, Ralph Bishop, Henry Rosen, Alexander Moorhead. Continue. David Canigata Sr., Harris Clark and Joe Christopher, Al McBain, Valmy Thomas, Emil Griffith, B.G. Gerard, Elrod Hendricks, Tracy Julian Jackson. Fight for your culture, work for your culture, enjoy your culture. Together, worship your culture, learn from your culture, stay with your culture forever and ever. Don't forget our great mass makers, Sidon and Anita Christian, Magnus Holiday, Helen Joseph White Anderson, Susie Badley Peterson, Cesar Lawrence Bailey, Mr. Thomas One Man, Sticky Top, Rudy Selderbrand, Ohalo Williams, Blinky, James Z, Joe Paris, Edward Simmons, Lloyd Graffett, Archie Thomas, Tim Derby, Wesley Thomas, Hilo, Stanley, the great Chanel, Fiona
Yes, a good thing. A good thing. Can't get too much of a good thing. At least I never get too much of a good thing. What about you, Jerry? You had so much of a good thing, it become a bad thing? Lord. Anyhow, as I always say, it don't matter what time of day, what time of morning, how late at night, hey, time is always right for a good thing, just like it is always right to do right. So, folks, let's get into the community calendar and get moving. Get moving with that like yesterday. Yeah, there's so much going on, Jerry. It's one of those things where if people saying ain't nothing going on, it just says trigger me. I gotta hold myself back.
Why you pulling yourself back from?
Hey, anyhow, I saw a video. Okay, a fight at a high school. Okay, and it's so clear that the people were boozing this fight on like they were looking for some entertainment. Okay, that's the best way I could put it. Okay, and quick, swing, monitor coming. Lord, it's not funny. It's not funny. But the monitor did get there in time so that when something started, it was pulled apart quite quick. And I kind of figured that one of the people then time it that way so that the monitor would save them. Anyhow, such is life. I advise the young people that I have influence on. I say, you see fight starting, whatever, or looking to jump off, you go the other way. Just walk away. Because when things start happening, things like guns, knives, and all this other stuff, which somehow does appear out of nowhere, don't have no eye. They just go where they go, and you just leave. It's unfortunate that these things happen, but at the same time, you have to train your children so that they know how to act, or I should say, handle the situation based on the fact that they are where they are and how to navigate what's going on around them. Anyhow, let's look on our community calendar here. Yeah, for all the things that are going on. Now, I want to repeat this call for scholars and creatives to submit their written work. Yes, this is for the 175th Emancipation Celebration, a special edition of the Caribbean Writer. Yep. So they're looking for scholarly papers, humanities essays, short stories, poetry, photography, and printable artwork under one of the following identified sub-themes: historical perspective in context, local, regional, global perspectives before, during, or after enslavement, freedom and social change, leadership, men, women, access to property rights and ownership, testimonials, embracing freedom on that day, July 3rd to July 5th, very significant period of activity during emancipation. Yes, and also another theme is cultural identity, community, and spirituality. And another theme, facing the past, embracing the future, healing generational wounds, migration and immigration. Yes, politics and progress, an unfinished project. Yeah. All right, folks. The Caribbean Writer Special Edition. You have something you want to contribute that fits within any of those areas? Hey, you need to contact them at the email VI gatekeepers, yes, VI gatekeepers. All right, not the pearly gates, but hey, VI gatekeepers at gmail.com. All right, good thing. Good thing, good thing. I want to remind you about the Turtle Watch. Yes, they got nesting watch going on from the 13th of April through the 20th of May, so that one is coming to an end, but they have one coming up for the 13th of June through the 22nd of July, and they do it Tuesdays and Saturdays from 5 to 8 p.m. The ones they're doing now are Thursday through Saturday from 7:30 to midnight, but the upcoming one is going to be Tuesday and through Saturday from 5 through 8 p.m. Yeah, the application dates for the second set open the 21st of May. All right? Now, I want to just say this to you. Every day that they do Turtle Watch may not necessarily be full. So don't think that, okay, everybody going to sign up and I ain't going to get a chance. No. When you contact these folks, they'll let you know what days they have open, and you could go and RSVP and participate. It's a free program, and it's open to St. Croix community groups of 12 to 15 people, and priority is given to youth groups. You gotta understand that, right? Okay? The young people have a chance, man. All right? But at the same time, don't discount your need for experience, even though you might be a very experienced person. All right. Yes. So much for Turtle Watch 2023. Going on all now. I want to remind folks about the Paradise 48 Film Festival. And they have a kickoff event on June 16th. Yes, where they have a filmmaking weekend from the 16th through the 18th. And the goal is to write, shoot, edit, and score a short film in 48 hours. Yes, all you folks with your skills, and I say skills because look at it. You gotta write, you gotta come up with your script, or your description, whatever it is that you're gonna do. You got to do the actual videography and photography if that's involved. Also, you've got to edit it, and hey, you might want to put some music to it. You gotta do all of that stuff and come up with a bomb production in 48 hours. Yeah. All right, okay. So, they have a screening and award show on June 24th. So, start thinking about it, folks. Now, you don't have to be on St. Thomas, St. Croix, or St. John, wherever you there. You know, once your movie is done, all you do is you do, what do you call it? We transfer and send it to those folks and turn it in to be part of the production. Okay? All right.
You got a hum.
Talking. You got a hum? Hey. In the stream, okay, so there's a hum in the stream. Okay, well, that's being picked up from somewhere in the system. Okay, so yeah, folks, we're streaming live. You can see us through the WSTX, as well as you can see us at Douglas Canton on YouTube. Yeah, okay. I want to say this, on the one on Douglas Canton, we have multiple cameras, so you can get to see Mr. Jerry. Like right now, you could see him there using his phone. And it's so funny, Jerry. Just this morning, I saw that picture on Facebook again. The visually impaired person watching their phone. You see why people don't think I ought to be pretending? Can't be using a phone and be blind. That's like you can't watch TV and be blind, right? You know, it's just amazing the stereotypes that people have. And when you ask them, well, who tell you that? How you come to learn that? How you come to believe that? And then they start backing up. Those who are open, those who rang and strang, that's another story. But those who are open to learning something new, it's like,
Let me tell you, the gentleman and the lady that I train in right now,
First of all, no. First of all, we're doing community calendar, right?
Mm.
And folks, I want to say that Gerard is an educator and a trainer. Okay, he does teach even me how to use my iPhone. Okay, so not only that, but he is an advocate and someone who puts his money where his mouth is, so to speak. He don't walk the walk. So he is contributing back to this community in a very significant way. And I want you to go in and tell them as part of the community calendar, because you know the days that certain places are open and that through them people can engage you to help others. All right? So I want to talk you to tell a little bit more about what it is that you do.
Well, what I'm doing is I'm assisting via USAID with the ICANN Connect program in training the deaf blind how to use an iPhone. Okay, because the director, she can do a little bit, but she don't know how to train the people that is deaf blind how to use the iPhone. So they enlist me into doing that. So I'm training some people, which I've trained several people before. So I have two individuals. I'm training a young man and a young lady that is deaf blind, and I was just about to tell Doug, you know, they look down at their phone as well. They can't see the phone, but they're looking down at the phone like they could see what they're doing. I know this because people in the room keep asking like, well, why are they looking down at the phone? I said, well, you need to ask them. I don't know.
But it's a natural connection. You got
Yeah.
the phone in your hand,
Uh-huh.
and it's a natural thing that your head knows where your hand is to your brain. Your head knows.
Yeah, yeah.
And that is the thing you're manipulating, and it's natural to orient your head toward the thing that you're manipulating.
Yes, because I do it all the time.
Yes. So this is why people got these lawsuits back up the territorial and district court all upset because all these people bringing in these lawsuits against you for faking being blind, you know, or politically correct, visually impaired. Okay? Anyhow, folks, we all know what we know or think we know what we know. But sometimes there's something we can learn.
Yeah, you know, and I always try to use any negative situation as a teaching moment, because there's a lot of people don't understand the way how a visually impaired individual, you know, live their life. There are a lot of people, oh, but how you could do this when you're blind? How you could do that when you're blind? Or but you need to be with somebody. You know, because they would see me out there and I'm doing my thing and I'm going here, going there. I'm like, wait, what are you doing here? You're here by yourself? I'm like, yeah, just me and God.
Well, let me
You know?
just throw out something. I ain't gonna put all your business out in the street. But the other day, Jerry was out till 4 day morning. And, you know, people walking by. And somebody come by and all ready to call his mother from her grave and report it. You doing out here at this hour of the night? Oh, Lordy be. Like, you know, I guess that you have a curfew or something. You have a curfew, Jerry?
I ain't got no damn curfew, dog. Them people out of place.
I need to know, you know, because when you go out with me, if you be out there till late hours, I don't want nobody calling police and me can't get you out there.
Them
with
people out of place.
anyhow, it's out. Now, bringing that full circle to the community calendar. VIU said is affiliated part of UVI,
Mm-hmm.
okay? And I don't want anybody who have a disability yet an ability to learn. I don't want them or their loved ones to not know that we have such a fantastic facility through which we can potentially open up doors.
Yeah, their job is to teach and assist with assistive technology for not only the visually impaired but the physically impaired. You know, all disabilities they deal with. So, if you have a family member that is have whatever impairment, whether you're deaf, you're blind, you're physically impaired, you know, whatever you got, just visit them there across the street from the Spicy Grill in that big, I think it's a yellow building.
Yes, yellow. Last I
Yeah.
know it was yellow, unless it changed.
Yeah, big yellow building. They're the first office to the bottom on the left hand side while you're facing the building. You'll see the handicap ramp or the disabled ramp is in front of the door. So you can go there. I'm not sure of the number right now. I don't have the number in my head. I will have to look for it.
Well, we can come back to that.
You know?
We can come back to that.
But-
But the important thing in terms of community services, they're open Monday through Friday as a general proposition.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm including them as part of the community in that context. VIU said we don't want anyone with a disability, physical or otherwise, to not have the opportunity to broaden their horizons in terms of access to the rest of the world. Okay?
That's true.
All right. Good
And
thing.
I also put a plug in for independent living.
We come to them. We come into
Yeah.
them. Okay, we come into them. Okay. Because you were independently hanging out the other night. And I was looking to run because blow start to fire. Anyhow.
You?
All
I gotta
right.
deal with you on that. Don't worry.
So, moving right along with the community calendar here. Folks, today is Thursday. A great, fantastic, outstanding, just plain excellent Thursday. A kind of quiet Thursday by my calendar because whatever going on Thursday, the people them didn't give me their flyer or anything like that. So, anyhow, it is what it is, right?
You're
So,
gonna send it in later.
you know, when I know on the radio to talk about it, right? Yeah, but tomorrow, yes, tomorrow the 12th, sweetest swing in baseball, my son, going on at the Caribbean Community Theater. All right, I gonna tell you, come prepared, bang your belly, walk with your tissue, and men, if you that macho type, make sure you find some place in the shadow. So if you know they get emotional on you, you could kind of just rub your eye like something had itch you or something. You know what I'm saying? anyhow, right. So yes, Friday and Saturday at 8 p.m. and Sunday at 4. Yeah, I'm gonna check it out. I'm gonna see what's going on in this video and get my laughs in or whatever. Or I should say, get my laughs in that I could come back and share to some extent. And folks, adults is $20, seniors $18. Yes, if you can become a member of Caribbean Community Theater, you can become a member, and when you become a member, then in a situation like this, you also get access to the Fountain of Youth, as in college students and members get in for $15. Okay? Students under the age of 18 get in for $10, and this particular show is not recommended for children under the age of 15. All right? Yes, cash only at the door, folks. Cash only at the door. Arrive early. So, hey, folks, if you're there at 7 o'clock, 7:30, that's fine. But sometimes these shows just have line outside, like they give them a free iPhone or something. I tell you. So, sometimes it gets so rough that they do the RSVP thing. So people RSVP. So even if you're in the line, and you RSVP, you know, they come out and they call name or whatever, and boom, you know. So you want to be the one to get in, always come early. All right. Good thing. The sweetest swing in baseball, which, by the way, what we come into, I see that they're having a little league game up here at Canigita for Mother's Day weekend. Anyhow. So, moving right along with our community calendar here. Yes. Um, the Caribbean Studies Association is having their 47th International Conference. It's going to be held here on St. Croix. Yes, folks, St. Croix on the map, big time. And that's going to be June 5th through the 9th. I got to see if I can get some of the folks here that are involved in that to come in and let's talk about it, hopefully for our next show. Let's see what we can do to make that happen, okay? But definitely, we got to get more information out there. But you can find them on the web at www.caribbeanstudiesassociation.org. www.caribbeanstudiesassociation.org for more information. And in the meantime, let's see if we can get some folks on the ground to come on in or otherwise come in virtually and discuss this conference. Hey, it's great. It's going to be in St. Croix this year, folks. All right. All right. Okay, doke, all right. Yes. So, as we move right along in all these things that they got going on here on St. Croix, I didn't make it to this tennis. I don't know if Serena had show up and I miss her, but anyhow, we're gonna figure it out. We're gonna figure it out. The hiking association had their hike on the 6th, but they have one coming up on the 28th. All right, on the No Woman No Cry Trail, and it's gonna be led by Olasi Davis. Yeah, just kick that in here early. All right. And I saw those folks out there for the kite festival out there by the East End Marine Park. Of course, that's this past Saturday. It had so much going on. Yeah, I saw that on that was going on our way out to check out the prom activities at DV, which, folks, this Saturday, Central High Prom going on at DV Carina Bay. And for those of you who have cause to be driving out that side, I just want you to know, that after 6:30, you really don't want to be taking the South Shore Road to get to DV or past DV. You might be better off to take the North Shore Road and come around the back road by that leads to Kramer Park, come around that back way to get to whether it's Great Tree Bay Hotel or DV, because there's a long line of cars, a long line of cars. All these young people got dressed up and they got their date, and the car is there queued up in line, waiting so they can pull up, get out, profile and style and make their grand entry and everything else. Hey, it's going on. And you just don't want to be in that line if what you were trying to do was get to DV to go play the slots or to grab a meal or whatever. And I'm saying these things because we saw folks who did. And they got almost to DV and turned around and went back because the line was just there, not going anywhere.
You know, they were like, what's going on here?
And the one of them were acting up and they said, no. We better have to go back to Christian State and get something to eat. But anyhow, just letting you know that it's going on out there. Now, I'm going to talk about a local business called FM Shutters. Okay, FM Shutters is a local business that does photography. And they have a fantastic setup unlike any other. Folks, they are there taking pictures for the prom. And let me tell you how it works. You are pretty and cute and then you go and stand up in front of the backdrop. The photographer takes the picture according to how they have you posed. The picture comes up on a big screen that's there right in front of the person posing, and a second screen at the same time that is right there for the photographer to just turn his head and see. And if you say, I like that one, then that's fine. Oh, I want to take another one. You take another pose, poop, poop, poop. And then what happened? It all goes over to the cashier desk. You walk over with your credit card or cash, do your transaction, and pick the ones you want, just so the the cashier desk send the information over to the printer. You get first class picture paper. Okay, first class. You should see these things. And they have a special sleeve, they put them in and everything for you. Alright? First class operation. And let me tell you something, right? They had a lot of mommy and daddy and auntie. No, they couldn't go into the prom now. But thank goodness the photography was set up downstairs underneath, and they were able to go and take their picture with their daughter, niece, son, whatever the case may be, man. They were getting it in. If you want to see an example of how this setup that I'm talking about, go to my YouTube page, Douglas Canton, Canton, okay, and I would suggest you put my name in quotations, so that way you'll get Douglas Canton. You won't get every Douglas and every Canton. You'll get Douglas Canton, and you'll see it right there. We have a nice little, not so fast motion clip there that I think you'll find it impressive in terms of what FM shutters do. And yeah, I'm giving them a plug. I'm giving a plug left and right, because there is no service like their service. And if you're going to be having that type of event where you're going to have a lot of people, especially a lot of people that are going to want to take pictures to preserve that event, hey, they're the people to talk to. But hey, they're not just big time people, you know. You got a smaller thing, they can handle that too. Anyhow, check it out. Check it out. Now, something just I want to do a quick mention. There was a grand finale for a junior triathlon, and that was 2 days ago. Not 2 days ago, more like 4 days ago, the 7th. Okay, at Kramer's Park, St. Croix, and I saw this. I said, well, wait. Who's doing this? When and how? How come we didn't hear about this before, so we could announce it on our show? Junior triathlon? Wow. Well, I hope it was great. But I'm going to give them our information so next time around when they do this, that we going to know about it and be able to prep people about it. Okay? Okay. Now, with all the things that we have going on, graduation is coming up, as you know, and a lot of folks looking to go off to school and do various things, and the St. Croix Foundation is offering scholarships to 2023 graduates from public, private, or parochial school who are pursuing degrees in science, technology, engineering, or mathematics. You know what we call it, STEM. Okay. All right. So there's a 2023 Langwise STEM Scholarship Fund, and it's designed to lift the burden that comes with unexpected expenditures or supplementary supplies needed to pursue college or university. All right. They're accepting applications starting from May 8th, which has passed. Okay, so they're ready to take your application, and the applications are due by June 30th. Okay, so we will be repeating this for the next several weeks to make sure that you know about it and get the opportunity to apply. If you want an application for this scholarship, you can always go to www.stxfoundation.org. All right, www.stxfoundation.org, or you can email lcox, LCOX, at stxfoundation.org. Okay, so definitely follow up on it. Good thing. Good thing. All right. Yes. The folks at the Parks and Recreation said they commit to keep you fit. But we know that Firewalker's been doing that, keeping that commitment for the longest while too. And this Saturday, they have a walk. Frangipani, Shanti, Salt River Road, Scenic Road East, Canaan Ridge Road, and back to Frangipani, Shanti. Yes. Be there by 4:30 a.m. and warm-up starts at 4:45. The walk begins promptly at 5 a.m. sharp. So if you come at 5:01, don't call police to report no mass abduction, okay? All right, you late. These folks don't move cruise on time. You be where you're supposed to be and be ready
So where they
to
going?
go. They're going from Frangipani, Shanti,
Mm-hmm.
to Salt River Road, to
Mhm.
Scenic Road East, to
Mhm.
Canaan Ridge Road,
Oh, okay.
back to Frangipani, Shanti.
They climbing the hill.
Mm-hmm. Yep. That's right. I believe that Parks and Recreation got inspired by them with that theme, we commit to keep you fit. Okay, you go on these walks, you're going to be fit.
I ain't climbing that hill without that rope. Sorry.
All right, all right. And we mentioned the prom is going on that Saturday evening. Okay. AARP, yes, AARP has an ad there. I saw it there in St. Croix happening on Facebook. Yes. And it says that you and a guest are invited to a free screening of Book Club, the next chapter. Yes, in St. Croix, VI. And that's Wednesday, May 17th at 11 a.m. Okay, so this is on YouTube. You'll be able to watch it. They got a teaser trailer there that you can go and see now. Okay?
I'm gonna be busy.
Hey. But isn't that how it always is, Gerard? It got so much going on. I'm glad we could complain about that and come to our blessings at the same time. What do you say?
What do you mean?
Yes. And that's Wednesday. Now, Thursday is our Thursday, I believe, the last one for this season, folks. May 18th. All right. Go out there and check out all the different art galleries. Yes, some of the various stores going to also be open in the process. And hey, because art isn't just drawings on the wall. It could be bracelets, it could be jewelry, it could be all kinds of stuff. Some of them going to have nice music out there. Some of them going to have wine and cheese. And you know, Doug have to tell you, make sure you eat your cheese responsibly. Don't go and eat the people them cheese and then claim how the guardrail will across the road. Okay? Okay. Don't go and claim about how the young mahogany tree decided to relocate and you didn't see it move in time. Or like certain other people said that the sheep them were walking and they had to avoid the sheep. All right? Eat your cheese responsibly. Okay? Most of the time, the wine water, don't you ain't got to worry about that. But that cheese could be deadly. You got to eat your cheese responsibly. All right. Okay, folks, on the 16th, Tuesday, May 16th, the Virgin Islands Billiards Association presents For the Love of Pool. Yeah, monthly tournament tour. Yep. Tap deck bar and billiards, and it's a $20 player fee, and that's in Frederiksted, second floor above 69 Courtyard. 16 players max, A and B. Registration opens at 6 p.m. All right. Yes, so if you've got a venue that's got a setup that they can hold a billiards tournament, then please get in touch with these folks at 340-642-3988. The Virgin Islands Billiards Association, 340-642-3988. Now, I need to go and do some research how I get the name billiards, because, you know, we grew up knowing it as pool. But billiards is the politically correct fancy name that says that, okay, it's a place where you could go and you won't get read out of church.
No,
You're going to play pool, they start to pray for you, right?
Yeah, I think the English, that's either from the English, if my memory serves me correct. I might be wrong, but it was somewhere, I think the English.
Okay.
Uh,
I
did
mean, you say you're going to play pool and your name coming up in church. They will pray for you.
that.
Oh,
Well, I
yes.
gave me to go and sign up for the tournament. I could still shoot them ball.
Uh-huh. All right. Okay, folks. Jared there with that pool stick. Okay. I tell you, you're surprised, you know.
I don't know if I'm gonna be hitting the ball or somebody else, but
All right. I see here on the community calendar that the Virgin Islands Port Authority is having some community meetings. And I believe that these community meetings were advertised to occur before. And I believe that they got rescheduled. I would guess because the attendance probably wasn't all that. I don't know. I just saying that because advance notice is so important. I don't know, Jared, but Mr. Foy could tell you about all the meetings he'd go to and hardly nobody there. Because
guess what?
people don't know about it, and those who
guess
know
what?
about it got other commitments to keep and
Guess
so
what?
forth.
Just tell them hors d'oeuvres will be served.
Let me
Free
see
hors
if it there.
d'oeuvres.
Let me see if it there.
Just tell them hors d'oeuvres will be served. I bet you they show up there.
Mm-hmm.
All these, everybody are holding all these town hall meetings. You want the public to show up? Make sure they got food. People gonna come.
Okay, I'm gonna call Carlton down and tell you that. Okay.
People will come. Trust me. People will show up.
Oh yes. Oh yes. Oh yes.
The food gotta be good though.
Definitely. Definitely. All right. Good thing. But anyhow, as to the substance of this here, all right, it's going to be live streamed also via Facebook. And there again, I'm going to tell them that they also need to live stream it on YouTube. Because Facebook is a closed community, whereas YouTube means the whole world can watch it. Okay? So they're having this community meeting on St. Croix on Tuesday, May 16th, and on St. Thomas on Wednesday, May 17th. And of course, this is something that's going to affect both the airports, because the topic is the Virgin Islands Port Authority's partnership with a private company to modernize and improve the Henry E. Wilson Airport and the Cyril E. King Airport. Okay, so they're inviting the public to participate and know what is going on. All right? Good thing. So, on St. Croix, they have it on Tuesday. Wait a minute. They gave me a 649 here. Anyhow, let me get it right. On Tuesday on St. Croix, at the Henry E. Wilson Airport Terminal Cruise Lounge. And then on Wednesday again on St. Croix at the Rotary West in Frederickstead. Both of them at 6 p.m. So folks here on St. Croix, just know if you're interested and participating in this meeting about the proposed partnership with a private company to modernize and improve the Henry E. Wilson Airport, definitely Tuesday and Wednesday of next week, the 16th and 17th at 6 p.m. The first one on the 16th is at Henry E. Wilson Airport Terminal Cruise Lounge, and the Wednesday, the 17th, at the Rotary West in Frederickstead, both of them at 6 p.m. And you can come out and hear firsthand what is going on, ask whatever questions and so forth.
I have a problem with that.
You have a problem with that?
Yes.
Okay, tell me what the problem is you have with that.
Because they don't want me there. If they're holding at that time, they don't want me there.
Well, that's why the
Vitran stop running at 5 o'clock.
Vitran stop running at 5 o'clock.
So if it's at 6, how am I supposed to attend?
Okay. You see, Jerry, persons with disabilities shouldn't want to be out the house at 6 o'clock at night. You think that's what they're telling you?
Oh, they telling me they don't want my input. Are you blind? That's what they're telling me.
Either which way they wrong. Either which way they wrong. If that's where they come in, either which way they wrong. Okay? But I have to kind of beg for them because they are going to be live streaming it.
No, live
Okay.
streaming is one thing.
Is one thing
But I want my voice to be heard.
to be heard. Now, and this is where, again, the live streaming, in the future, you're going to see more of this happening where they're going to take input from persons who are online so that your voice can be heard that way. But again, if you are not on Facebook, a lot of people don't want nothing to do with Facebook. You say Facebook and they go the other way, stop talking to you, chops up the teeth and everything else, okay? But YouTube is just an open place. Anybody can go and sit down on a bench and listen and watch and so forth and so on. That's the idea. So I'm going to highly recommend to them that in the future they do it to both Facebook and YouTube at the same time because they can do that.
You know what to do.
You know what? It's I don't pay taxes, so I paying them to do work, right? Fair enough.
Yes, sir.
Fair enough. Okay. All right. So.
When you reach to the 25th, I got something to announce for that too.
Okay. All right. So. Now, St. Croix Landmark Society had announced their annual meeting of members for Saturday, May 20th, 2023 at 1 p.m. And this is a Zoom meeting. Of course, all members, they have your information and you are supposed to receive your Zoom contact information and any other documents that you would be needing to participate in the annual meeting of members for Saturday, May 20th, 2023 at 1 p.m. St. Croix Landmarks Society, Preserving History and Culture. And hopefully in not too distant future, we're going to have some of the folks from leadership on their board and the executive director to maybe give us an update on the radio. A lot of things are going on and have been going on at the St. Croix Landmark Society, and unfortunately they have not been the best at sharing with the public. But that doesn't mean that the public in the dark, because all these different organizations going there and renting a place and using it and having all type of functions there, and then there are other cultural things that go on just as part of what they do. They just need to work on getting that information out to the public. All right? And a little later on, we're going to talk about some of those things because they have the VI Folk Festival is coming up in June. Okay? Anyhow, you know, these agencies are out here doing their work in the government realm, and they're doing their thing, and we're having the Battle of the Agencies coming up on the 20th of this month. The Battle of the Agencies. That's when they get out there. They're going to be doing it at Kramer Park. They're going to be doing it at Kramer Park, and they're going to be doing it for bragging rights and money. So that's, I believe, a Saturday. They're going to be out there having a great time competing against each other. Okay? Now, this was originally supposed to be done in March, but they rescheduled it to May 20th. And it's going to be at Kramer Park. Yeah, Kramer's Park. So, it's going to be interesting. I think I'm going to go out there and check them out and see what's going on. Yeah. All right, all right, all right, all right. Oh, my goodness. I'm going to tell you, folks, we got viewers all over the world, from Kazakhstan to Australia to Canada. Hey, right now I can tell you we got some eyes in Florida and Texas and Atlanta and New York. Hey, good. So, letting you know what all is going on so you can plan your vacation and come down here and enjoy some of what's going on here on St. Croix. All right. Good thing, folks. So, that same day, May 20th, 10 Sleepless Nights, along with DJ Poyo, II Cultural Dancers, Vio International, and yeah, the folks, the Guardians of Culture, Moko Jumbies, all of them there gonna be down at Fort Frederick, and all of them going to be wearing the skimpiest of beach wear. You think that will get people to come? Or I
No.
should tell them keep on their clothes and have free food.
You got free food. Telling them that they gonna go and no.
Anyhow, the 10 Sleepless Nights Big Jazz is on the 20th, folks, okay? And it's going to be at Fort Frederick Beach. Plan for it, okay? Plan for it. Good music, good entertainment all around, great fun. Just go out there and have a great time. Be safe.
What time?
They're going to have food and drinks on sale. You know, they're having a fun way that they can raise funds for the various things that they do in the community, including the Folklife Festival production. This is going to be from 12 noon until...
What time?
12 noon.
Until, okay.
12 noon until...
So if I try running, I could go.
If I try running, you could go.
Yeah.
All right, all right. Now, also on that same weekend, that evening, Claudio Marco School, yes, is having their 65th annual Sapphire Anniversary Sneaker Gala and Auction. Yes, from 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. at Victoria House, Frederiksted. All right. Now, let me just share a little bit of detail here. Claudio Marco School, when you go by there and you see that beautiful painting that they have there, mural on the wall with Miss Asta there, looking like she all there from the future, even though she bring us so much to be taught from the past. Lord, it'd be beautiful. If you haven't went there and had your picture taken next to it, you should. I highly recommend it. Okay?
9 a.m. for notifications.
But anyhow,
Screen lock.
they are teaming up with the community and parents to do this 65th Sapphire anniversary. And Tim Duncan has donated some shoes for an auction.
9 a.m. for notifications.
Among the things that they're going to have there for auction. So that's why they say a sneaker gala and auction. So yes, it's a great thing, but hey, you could put on your prom dress from 20 years ago, the one from yesterday, and come in sneakers too. That's fine because it's all good. It's about what Claudio Marco School means to us on St. Croix and Frederiksted in particular, and the litany of young people who have coursed through that school on to go on to do great things in our community and abroad. All right. So definitely support them. The for tickets, you can go to Showtix, SHOWTIX, for you. That's the number 4 and the letter U. Showtixforyou.com. Yep, to get your tickets. Definitely support them. Support them. They're auctioning off a pair of Tim Duncan signed play exclusive sample Adidas Crazy Quick sneaker. Yes. Definitely, you could be that lucky person. You could be that lucky corporation that might even bid on it to put it in that glass container in your lobby, or to turn around and re-auction it to give to Claudio Marco School or some other charity. Yes. The bottom line is all about community, folks. All about community. All right? Support Claudio Marco School. All right. Good thing, good thing, good thing. All right. We've also got the folks here at the Virgin Islands Cycling Federation. Now they had a East End Road race back in April, and May 21st they have the Junior Bike Race and Obstacle Course at the Little Back Brewing Company. Yes, that's May 28th. May 21st, I'm sorry, May 21st, the Junior Bike Race and Obstacle Course at Leatherback Brewing Company. And then on the 28th, they've got their Memorial Day group ride. Yes, that's going to be over at the Sunny Isle Annex. So, definitely make sure the bike is well oiled and clean and nice, and the seat, if you order that nice seat cushion, you want it to get a little bit more comfort, make sure you order it early and get it there on time, so you're going to be able to participate on the 28th. All right, they got a whole lot of events coming up also in June, July, August, all the way up into October. Yes, the ride the cancer ride. Yes. Okay, anyhow, you see we've got all of these things going on here. This one in particular I want to mention because we have to look out for our own interests. And it's a St. Croix Lionfish Derby. Now, the St. Croix Lionfish Derby, you go out there and you spare enough of these lionfish, and whoever got the most, the biggest, the smallest, you're gonna get a prize. All right? And they got $7,500 as of the time they did the poster that they're gonna give out them prizes. Now, let me tell you about the lionfish if you don't already know. Lionfish is an invasive species here in the Caribbean. However, it make a way, okay, we want to get rid of it. Why? Because it causing problems for the other fish that you love, so your parrotfish, your snapper, all these other things. Lionfish coming in playing bully and pushing them out the way. So, what lionfish didn't figure on is that when you catch them and you cut off the spine them and you drop it in a pot, it don't taste good too. So, let's support this Lionfish Derby. And your favorite restaurant, hey, tell them, hey, I don't eat lionfish too, okay? So when these folks bring in all these lionfish, the restaurant scarf them up, and next thing you know, hey, you'll be there and it's fresh lionfish on the menu. All right, we got to do what we got to do, and that's on May 26th to the 28th that this derby is going on. They're going to have a captain's meeting on Friday, and Saturday they're going to hunt in St. Croix territorial waters, and on Saturday, and then on Sunday they have awards presentation at Leatherback Brewing Company. You can register online at corevi.org/2023 Derby. Okay, good thing, good thing. A maximum of 4 divers per team. All right, good thing. That's registration fee of $50 per diver. Now, remember, $7,500 guaranteed minimum purse for prize categories for the most caught, the largest caught, and the smallest caught. All right, good thing, good thing. All right, we're here on a little bit past the top of the hour, but it was so good with all this stuff we got going on in the community that, hey, I know you're going to forgive us that we didn't give you all those ads that you just love, because, hey, I said, I'm not being sarcastic. The folks that support WSTX is how we come to have this community-minded program that we're doing here. And I'm going to tell you, I've had on occasion someone say, yeah, I like what you guys do. And somebody said to us, hey, we like that you supporting that program. So with that, if you're interested in being a sponsor of this community-minded program, just talk to the folks at WSTX. They're very warm, embracing, and otherwise sometimes entertaining. Yeah. With no further ado, let me get off before they come out in here and give me a couple of choice words, right? Okay then.
AM 970 WSTX and more continuous music variety.
Just stop what you're doing and listen to Dr. Yates every Monday evening at 7 p.m. on WSTX AM 970. Also on the internet. Dr. Yates's Reform educational broadcast topics as grass, mathematics, and the not told history of Africa, Asia, the Americas, and Europe on WSTX 97 AM dial every Monday night at 7 p.m. Thank you, Shalamti Al. Shalom, salam.
Alma's Natural Products, 53 King Street, Frederiksted, St. Croix, across from the Old Gores Pharmacy. 340-332-3557. Accepts major credit cards. Hours are Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. through 5 p.m. and Sundays, 12 noon through 5 p.m.
Alma's is our favorite place for bulk herbs and detox bitters, sea moss, cocoa sticks, and so much more.
Mom, we need to go to Alma's to get some more aluminum-free deodorant and fluoride-free toothpaste.
Great! While we're there, we can pick up some more natural soap. They also carry raw black soap, liquid Castile soap, raw shea butter, black seed oil, cocoa oil, body oils, and essential oils, sage, incense, candles. Alma's Natural Products also has vitamins, liquid and tablet form. Get refreshed with liquid chlorophyll by Nature Sunshine. They also carry African clothing for the whole family, man, woman, and child. Why shop with the rest when you can shop with the best?
Alma's Natural Products, 53 King Street, Frederiksted, St. Croix, across from the Old Gores Pharmacy. 340-332-3557. Accepts major credit cards. Hours are Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. through 5 p.m. and Sundays, 12 noon through 5 p.m.
Alma's. Check her out today.
Save the date on June 18th at the Botanical Gardens. It's the first annual Virgin Islands Pâté Festival. Do you make the best pâtés? Well, let's put it to the test. June 18th at the Botanical Gardens will be the first annual Virgin Islands Pâté Fest. Any vendors that are interested, or if you're calling for more information, call 340-642-9900. That's 340-642-9900. The Virgin Islands' first annual Pâté Fest on June 18th at the Botanical Gardens on St. Croix. Stay tuned to this station for more information.
AM 970 WSTX, Christiansted, Frederiksted, and the Virgin Islands.
Yeah, folks. We're back. We're back. We're here with the community calendar. And if you think, well, we had a whole lot to talk about what was going on, well, I'm going to ramp up the speed here because it's now 11 minutes, 12 minutes after the hour. And we got to make sure that you know about what all is going on. And the Howling 20s, a 1920s speakeasy event fundraiser for the St. Croix Animal Welfare Center. May 27th from 7 p.m. to 11 p.m. All right. Now, this is something you get your tickets off of Eventbrite. Okay. And yeah, it's sponsored by West Indies Company, Grey Goose Vodka, and Leatherback Brewing Company. And all proceeds of this event will go towards helping the animals of St. Croix. All right. Yeah. It's going to be good, folks. All right. I did mention that the Hiking Association is going to be doing their thing on May 28th with No Woman, No Cry Trail with Olassie Davis there leading the way. And I saw this last night, and I said, let me mention this also. The Office of the Lieutenant Governor Real Property Tax Auction Sale coming up, and that's Thursday, May 30th, and Friday, May 31st at the University of Virgin Islands Albert Sheen Campus, Great Hall, 8:30 a.m. Now, if you're interested in bidding on any of these properties, you need to register, and the registration is online at propertytax.vi.gov. Now, when you go to the Lieutenant Governor's office, there is a link there where you can get the application form to register, as well as to see the properties that are on auction. Okay? Of course, you know, I had to go and look. I just wanted to make sure I wasn't here comfortable, and next thing I know, my house fell out from under me. Oh, I did no reason to expect that though. But I did go and look at the various properties that were listed there. Okay? It's like anything else, folks. You need to know about it. I hope that the persons whose names are associated with those properties know about it and are actually taking steps to make sure that their property is taken off of that list. All right? So, you know, you don't want anybody losing their property, especially where you have the hard work and sacrifice of folks before them so that they could have that property. Okay? I don't wish that on anybody. So, one day at a time, one day at a time. So, folks, just know that the Office of the Lieutenant Governor is having a real property tax auction sale on Thursday, May 30th and Friday, May 31st at the University of the Virgin Islands, Albert Sheen Campus, Great Hall, 8:30 a.m. All right. Yes. One LUV as in love presents Pride Through Art Showcase at Caribbean Museum Center for the Arts on June 3rd in downtown Frederickstead. Yes, calling all performing artists. Yes, okay, sign up is open until May 15th. So for more info, you could email info@oneloveusvi.org. Okay, they're on Facebook also, so you can message them there on Facebook. All right. Golf Scramble at the Reef Golf Course, Sunday, June 4th, 8 a.m. registration, 9 a.m. start, and it's benefiting Claude O. Marco Elementary Playground. All right. Yep, and it's being sponsored by the Kiwanis Club of St. Croix. That 4-person scramble, 9 holes, tee-off time, 9 a.m., Sunday, June 4th, 2023. Yep, registration starts at 8 a.m. with breakfast, muffins, and sandwiches available. All right, good thing. No golf playing on an empty stomach. Okay? All right, good thing. So, definitely you want to check them out. You want to check them out. Support Claudio Marco School, in this case, for the elementary playground. Good thing. Now, I need to learn a little bit more about the Kiwanis Club of St. Croix. And I say that the fact that they're sponsoring it and doing it to benefit the school, it's always good to know about these organizations in your community and how we can support the things, the positive things that they do in the community. If you have any questions, you can contact Liz at 517-282-1273. Now, this is always a challenge when you're on the radio and you're giving somebody the address, okay? Because the reality is that This is a long number, not because it got more digits, it's a phone number just like any other phone number, okay? But it's not just a 340, so you don't even have to remember 340. So here it comes again, folks. I gave you a chance to run and get your pen and pencil and paper and whatever the case may be. Yes, you can contact Liz with regards to this golf scramble at 517-282-1273. Good thing. Now, summer is coming and all kinds of activities to keep our young and not so young positively engaged. All right, yeah. So, we've got a sewing camp going on. Yes, a stitch in time can save 9 or close 9, who knows, right? But a stitch in time offers a week-long beginner-friendly summer camps. Yes. And this 5-day long camp is an introduction to hand and machine sewing. Campers will learn how to safely and properly use sewing tools while creating small projects based on each camper's pace. Yes. They have campers ages 3 to 5. They will learn the basics of hand sewing and quilting. 6 to 12 will learn the basic of hand and machine sewing. And all materials are provided in the camp, including the use of a sewing machine. You want more information about this camp? You get ready. Yes, 340-692-4660. Yes, you can get more information and register even. Good thing. So, sounds like fun. Jared, I used to sew,
You used to?
Yeah, I used to.
Where you stop?
We had a Singer sewing machine. The one where you got the thing and you have to use your foot to rock it back and forth to make it work. Yeah. Those were the days. Okay.
I used to use the more modernized one and use my hand.
Yeah. Well, I could use both, but in particular, being into bicycle riding and sports in general, the muscular setup was such that I could never find pants that fit. So what I would do is I would buy them larger and then I would go and modify them. Okay? So that's the way we did it back then. Then. Okay, now that more people like myself get muscular like that and have people realize that, hey, we got clothes we could sell these people, then they start giving us a broader selection of clothes. Before it was these straight leg thing like everybody. No, man, you got some thighs and muscle and that, but hey.
I would not mind the straight leg thing then, but in my era, when they used to say them pants with them big bottom and the bottom and the pants look like American flag waving when the wind blow.
I ain't know about all of that.
So we had to alter them pants.
Yes. Anyhow, so all of that came up as a matter of us talking about this sewing camp that's being offered, these weekly sewing camps that's going to be going on by A Stitch in Time from June 5th through June 30th. And if you're interested, yes, they have training there for and camp fun for ages 3 through 5 as well as ages 6 through 12. And you can get more information by calling 340-692-4660.
So I do all I can go.
Jared, you never know, You never know. You have to talk to them. Maybe they might have a spot for you. You never know.
Okay.
I say that is something that, as I explained, bring back fond memories for me in that context, because I got pretty good at it. But
well, I want to know how to do it. No, I blame.
Hey, all right, good thing. I don't have to bring him back so he could give them guitar lessons too that I have to talk about. Okay. All right, moving right along. Just a reminder, folks, Sunday, July 9th is Mango Melee, right? Mark your calendar. Mark it back up again if you need to. I want to let you know also that there is going to be a Rising Stars, yes, at the St. Croix Superior Court. Yeah, they're going to have their summer recruitment program, and that's going to be going on starting June 12th from 8 to 4 p.m. Yep, you want more information about that? They got some phone numbers here, and I'll give you one. Natasha Modeste, okay, and Whitney George are the two people, if you know these people. But I'm going to give you one phone number, 340 713 0489. 0489. 340 713 0489. So you can find out more about the Rising Stars Summer Recruitment Program for 2023. Music, activities, and fun. Children positively engaged. Runs from 8 p.m. to 4 p.m. and that's starting on June 12th, and it's for ages 10 through 15. All right. Good thing. You just heard the ad here on WSTX about the Virgin Islands Pate Festival, folks. Yeah. Love a good pate. All right, June 18th, 2023, folks, from 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. Lord, it be a lot of pate gonna get eat in that time.
Hey, you think the party man coming over?
I gonna find out. I'm gonna find out if Randy Pate coming down.
I wonder if the party man coming from St. Thomas.
No, we got our own Pate man, Randy Pate up there.
Yeah, but they brag about their party. They need to come and represent.
Hey, let them come.
Let them come as if he got win or get beat down.
I'll sick Miss Lang and them too, because she don't make a mean party herself. Yes. Anyhow, if you would like to be a vendor or otherwise participate, you can call Virgin Islands Pate Festival at gmail.com. Virgin Islands Pate, P-A-T-E, Festival at gmail.com. All right, folks? It's going to be good. I'm looking forward to that one day. Maybe I could even be a judge. What do you think?
I could be a judge. Yeah, I got very good taste, but...
Okay. All right. Good thing. Yeah. Anyhow, Caribbean Dance School Summer Intensive is going to be going on, and that's going to be starting from June 19th. I'm putting the word out from now, folks. Caribbean Dance School Summer Intensive. They've got their 340 here ready for you. You ready with your pen and pencil in case you want your children involved in that dance experience with Caribbean Dance Company of the Virgin Islands? Yes. And we start here, with 340 725 8825. 340 725 8825. All right. Good thing. Yeah, folks. Lots of stuff going on starting from now. And I mentioned the St. Croix Landmarks Society earlier. And here is the Folk Life Fest flyer. So let's talk about the Folk Life Fest, folks, because they got a lot of stuff going on. Starting June 24th, they're going to have their cultural workshops at the WIM Museum grounds from 12 noon to 5 p.m. They're going to have storytelling, moko jombies, quadrille, and not just dancing for you, to teach you and to give you some practice and keep those knees limber, right? You'll have maypole dancing, cariso singing and drumming, Crucian cooking, and woodworking. That's on the 24th. Then on the 25th, again at the WIM Museum grounds from 12 noon to 5 p.m., they're going to have masquerade mask making, traditional Kwelbe and masquerade music, Crucian cooking, quadrille head ties, And woodworking again. Yep. And then from the 27th to the 29th, I said to the 29th, or I should say, no, not true. The 27th and the 29th. Let me get it right. 27th and the 29th. They're going to have a panel discussion on U.S. Virgin Islands history and an emancipation art exhibit, folks. Yes. Now, the art exhibit definitely is going to be there from the 27th. The panel discussion, I would think, is on the 27th, and the emancipation art exhibit going to still be there on the 29th. But maybe they're going to have more than one panel discussion. So let me not say what it is, but that's going to be going on from 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. at the Caribbean Museum. Then on the 28th, at Fort Frederick, they're going to have a presentation on the cultural evolution of Quelbe music. And that's going to be narrated by Lawrence Larson, PhD. All right. Dr. Larson. Oh, yes. A night of Bomba, Bambula, and African dance will be on June 30th. Again at Fort Frederick. Then on July 2nd at Vern Richards Veterans Park from 12 noon to 4 p.m. they're going to have a Folklife Music Festival, folks. Sugar Hill Band from St. Kitts, Razorblade Band from BVI, and Stanley and the 10 Sleepless Nights. All right. Good thing, good thing, good thing. From 12 p.m. to 4 p.m. Then on July 3rd, the Folklife Festival continues with their Emancipation program again at Vern Richards Veteran Park. That will be from 6 p.m. to 12 midnight. All right, good thing. They're going to have a Quelbe Tramp, quadrille dance under the stars, all kind of good stuff there, folks. Yeah, our culture, folks, our culture, our history, our tradition is all going to be there on display in the Folklife Fest for 2023. So you see all of those events that's going to be going on there. And I think that we kind of don't want to go too much further than that. I just want to mention the Youth Ocean Explorers, that they're going to have their program for students in grade 7 through 12 from July 2nd through the 28th. Yeah, if you want to learn more about that program, you can find out to UVI. They're doing it on St. Croix and St. Thomas, okay? Summer is a time of camps, right? All kind of camps going on. Well, they got a summer camp for environmental change makers is also going to be going on, and that's going to be Monday through Friday starting July 10th and ends July 28th. And the St. Croix Environmental Association are the folks who are coordinating that. So for more information, you can just check out their website, for instance. And you can also, they don't have a phone number on here that I can see. All right, but you can definitely check them out at St. Croix Environmental, St. Croix being stxenvironmental.org. And they have an educator here that you can contact by email, O Walton, that's letter O, WALTON, at stxenvironmental.org. All right. All kinds of fun things going on.
I got an even better one for you.
Okay, yeah, talk to me. Talk to me.
On May 25th, that's 2/5 at 1 p.m. Vitron is holding a town hall meeting at Public Works Conference Room.
So, tell me what, somebody been listening to us on the radio and they're feeling guilty and doing this or what?
I don't know why they're doing it, but they say, I spoke to Miss Proctor, Miss Heather Proctor, who is the ADA coordinator for Vitron, and she said she's holding this town hall meeting. She's going to be sending out a flyer and whatever press release, I guess, in the more days to come. But she told me this yesterday. It's May 25th at 1 p.m. and she's asking the public to come out to this town hall meeting to voice your concerns and whatever ideas that you may have to improve the service.
Well, let me ask you this, Jared.
Mm-hmm.
If it wasn't that you with your fast self didn't used to come on the radio here with me to talk about these things, right? If it wasn't for that, how I was going to know about it to talk about it on our community calendar?
She said she's going to send out the flyer.
Yeah, but what's the date again?
The 25th.
The 25th. And what's today's date?
Today is what, the 11th?
Okay. So that's like 3 weeks from now? That's when this thing coming out? The week of? Because I'm saying that not to pick on them. This is a bad habit in government. You hear about town hall
That's
meeting.
what I tell you now. So you know.
I ain't cutting them no slack.
That's what
None of them.
Mark your calendar.
Okay.
May
All right.
25th
May 25th.
at 1 p.m. So you know I gonna be there with my recorder.
Okay. Well, folks, a lot of things will get blamed on human nature. Okay? And I want to make it clear that it is not human nature to give last minute notice to successful events. Okay? And I'm being kind to say successful because the event might happen. Who gonna be there is usually compromised in the process. Okay? No. If you're having an event and you're really serious about your event, you need at least 3 weeks of decent promotion so people can know and plan.
Let me ask you a question.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead.
You really think she want everybody that gonna be complaining in there?
I'm giving her the benefit of the doubt, just like I'll keep you on the high road. Okay? All right, folks. You hear us in here talking about Vitran and Vitran Plus.
If you have any questions or concerns about the town hall meeting, give Vitran a call at 340-773-1664. Once again, the number to call Vitran is 340-773-1664 and ask to speak to Miss Heather Proctor.
Okay, and when you speak to Ms. Heather Proctor, please ask her if they plan to stream the event so that the greater public that utilizes Vitran and everybody could participate if they can't physically be there. It might be that they have to cook for their family, they might have to deal with homework or whatever in a way that they could multitask between the phone or the tablet and whatever else, and do those other chores and tasks that they have to do. All right? So, and you could tell them, Doug said, I don't care.
I don't think, I honestly don't think they have the infrastructure down there to do that.
Hello. The government have resources. They don't get it done. Okay? They got a guy right outside our door here. Everybody know his name.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
How come me know your name?
You know him well. Okay? A certain gentleman by the name of Earl.
He out there?
He there outside my door. He there outside my door. So I ain't want to hear about they have no resources. Don't go begging for them.
Me begging for nobody.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
All right. If they want it to happen, they'll make it happen. All right? And not only that, if they want to do it even better, Earl can be every place. We have qualified people here in these Virgin Islands that could assist this Virgin Islands government to concurrently stream the various events that are going on. That's the level I want to see them get to. Okay? You see now they're talking about doing things with our airport. You see they make sure they're going to stream. They're halfway there, but they only stream into Facebook. If they really want a whole community to attend, it will be streamed to YouTube. Why you gonna go and stream it only to a ladies and gentlemen's club? I mean, only the ladies and gentlemen at that club could see it.
I feel they want to stream it on Facebook. Yeah, but they should have radio coverage as well.
Hey,
Cause they got people who ain't got Facebook. They got some people who ain't got YouTube,
let me tell you.
but they got radio.
Let me tell you, Gerard. Okay,
Mhm.
and I'm saying this for the general public to understand. They have people out there that don't use Netflix. Okay,
Right.
they have people out there. When I go and I film something, they want me to give them a DVD.
Mm-hmm.
In this day and age, when people are thinking in terms of everything there online, you just go and watch it online. I'm saying that for the same point that you're making, whether it's radio or whatever, the fact is, technology is a great thing, but when people start getting to be so, what's the word, arrogant as to think that one technology is the only way to reach people or the best way to reach people, they're missing the point.
Right,
People use different technology to access.
right.
Okay.
Because I know some people don't even have none of those things. They have a little transistor radio.
Transistor radio.
Yeah.
In what we just say as this day and age, you have people, right? And that's not to be arrogant or to put down. That's the reality. Now, look at how technology is changing things now. You could do your banking, you could pay your WAPA bill, you could do this, but a lot of people like to go to WAPA and cut up the eye and have what they have to say, right? They don't want
I don't
no
even
app.
go. I don't even go there.
No, but on the more positive side,
Yeah.
okay? I go to the bank and I do my business at the bank. Okay? Yes, I have the convenience, but you know what? Over a course of time, I know people at the bank, and that's the only time I don't see them. And I go and have a that interaction, a little laugh, whatever with them. Hey, it's all good,
Well, you see, you go see them. I can't see them, so
but you could talk to them.
no pun intended.
Yeah, okay. All right. Okay. You don't see everything. You keep it up. You don't see everything. I go out you, I'm gonna out you.
You can out me all you want.
Anyhow.
I'm gonna cane you.
Folks, I'm being threatened in here with violence, okay? Anyhow, I just want you to know that it have lots of great organizations here on St. Croix doing positive things. If you're listening to us as we talk about this community calendar, I highly encourage you to find your niche somewhere with some organization and make your contribution, small or large. It's about making the community what you want it to be. Get involved, all right? There's always something that's going to be less than to our liking. Jump in the community mirror and make the difference, all right? Put some fire under the right people, okay? All right? Yeah, all right. Yeah. Okay, folks. So much for that. Anyhow, here we go. Yes. Fire down there, folks. Eddie Russell was doing it. Okay, and that's how it's done. Anyhow, moving right along, Mr. Jerry. It is now about 18 minutes before the hour, and we got some folks coming in here after us to talk about some interesting things, and I guess that's why my guy Earl is up here. Hopefully he's gonna be covering it. So what are you doing this weekend?
Oh,
Yeah, you.
Me?
Mr. Walkabout.
I go find something to do.
You gonna find something to do? Okay. Well, one of the things that I have to do this weekend is to go check out the events at the prom. Yeah, I might even help with some documentation of what's going on out there at the prom. Yeah, all right. And folks, I talked earlier about the photography crew, FM Shutters, that was out there, and I call it a crew because it literally is a crew of people, and they're doing fantastic things out there. You have to check it out for yourself. You can see an example of what they did at the prom for the complex, which was last Saturday. You can see an example of that by going on YouTube, the YouTube page Douglas Canton, and as I recommend, put it in quotation marks. If you put it in quotation marks, you won't have to find every Douglas that's out there and every Canton that's out there. Go straight to that combination, Douglas Canton, and you will see the video there, and you will see FM Shutters in action. Yeah, check it out, folks. Check it out. We got plenty of talented photographers here on St. Croix. I give all kudos and honors to them and their talent. But what makes FM Shutters particularly distinguished is that they have a team of photographers who are doing the shoots and equipment so that when you're there taking your shot, you boom, see it right away and say, oh, I like that one, or I want to do it different, and they change up and do it different right there on the spot. And then you go over, they have a station where you can do your transaction. I want that one, and that one, and pay for it right there. And then at another station, it's printed out, and the station does the print out, brings it out, they put it in this nice fancy sleeve that protects the picture. And these are commercial high quality printers that print on the special paper you do pictures for. Okay, so that it's something to be seen when you see that operation. Many of you may have seen them year before last at the fair. They were there doing their thing at the fair, and they weren't there at this last fair. But the folks want them back in popular demand because you could just walk through, and I'm hoping to see them at some of our cultural events, maybe for the Folklife Festival. Everybody coming out in their madras and everything else. Hey, get a great picture at the same time while you do it, you know?
A question for you. With all the high-tech camera and thing, better than camera don't talk.
Well, no. I wouldn't go that far. I wouldn't go that far. I would, maybe they don't have a need for it to
I
talk.
got a high-tech camera right here that talk.
Okay. Yeah, no. I'm saying
I could take a picture of you and it'll tell me what you're centered.
But
it'll describe you to me before I even snap your picture.
But the difference is, that's what you do individually. What they do is as a business and a service, and they have made the investment and the training. And one of the things you'll notice when I say training, they have the adults in the group, but they have the youths in the group, and they're teaching them all about the equipment, the setup, the breakdown, the photography, so forth and so on. And depending on the situation, some of those young people will get a high-tech camera in their hand and go out in the crowd and do things. So hopefully this time around, some of those same young people will be out there with cameras, but they're going to be assisted by streaming. Okay?
That was the same guys I met who were down by the corner.
Same guys you met, and hopefully you'll meet them again. Of course, clear it first, because I don't want no curfew issues when we go there. Okay?
You're lucky we're on air, you know.
High road, Gerard. High road. High road.
You were nonsense.
Me and my nonsense.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, I gotta keep you straight, brother. I don't want nobody hollering me and saying, "Don't got this man out there." All kind of
I don't
hours
say
and things
everything.
like that.
Only one body I got to answer to, and that's Mr. Ted. Once I give his due for the day, he don't bother me again.
Mm-hmm.
So,
All right. So, folks, Mr. Ted, you want to tell him who Mr. Ted is?
Mr. Ted is my god dog.
Uh-huh. And don't get too close to this man gate, my son. Teddy will let you know what time it is, just like that. He will let you know what time it is. Right? Okay. That's how it works, right? Okay. So anyhow, one day at a time. One day at a time. So, all right. Line one. Okay. Good morning, WSTX.
Good morning, Douglas.
Good,
Hello.
Yes,
good morning.
sir, you got it.
Good morning, Gerard. How you doing?
I'm alright. Good morning.
You know who this is?
If I know who it is,
Yeah.
you want me to call your name on here?
Good morning, people. I was told that the boys are currently going to a drought. That's true?
As far as I'm concerned, it is true. I went out there and I look at my basil and some other plant and everything. Oh my goodness, we lost. Call back, man. Call back. Call back. Your line dropped there. Yeah, and
You drought even in the phone line.
yeah, but it's amazing. I went out there earlier this morning, and then my basil then like they dry up. I want to know when this happened.
Mm-hmm. My yard dry, huh?
Oh my goodness.
They had some grass there, but the landscaper come and get rid of that.
Right, and I
But-
believe it's this past 2 weeks of heat that we had just dry out the place. We ain't had no rain.
No, yeah, no. And whatever grass they had, the landscaper come and cut it, but he had certain parts of the yard that when they walk through it, he had no grass.
Line 1.
Okay, folks, don't take it for granted, my son. Water them plants, check them regular. Yes, sir.
Yeah, I'm back. Hey, we got to do something with Liberty, man. I don't know what's going on with it. Yeah, as soon as
Because you see,
I was talking to my sister, you actually telling me the same thing. I mean, how you could go from Mabel, American Telephone and Telegraph, AT&T, and now this is the kind of service we get for our money.
Brother,
Wait.
of them is one,
You-
okay? So
you're back in the territory or you're still in Florida?
No, I'm still in Florida.
Well, that's why you're there on AT&T, so don't knock Liberty.
Yeah, and when I pay my bill, it still show up on my phone at Liberty.
Look at your icon right now. Look at the icon.
Oh, well, yeah, well, it say AT&T. Yeah, you're right.
Okay, look at your. Okay, so it's AT&T cutting you off, not Liberty.
But again, you were saying, no, somebody was telling me that down on the western end of St. Thomas look brown, and the place been droughting.
yeah, the sun has been particularly hot over the past 2 weeks. Okay, we got a little reprieve here and there with some clouds, but it's been hot. And I was telling Gerard I went out to check my business on other plant, and it's like, what is this? Everything dried down.
Well, the other day I clocked it at about 91, you know.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, so in a drought, that means it's lack of water, right?
Lack of rain.
Like a rain.
Rain is our water. One and the same.
Whether we call it rain, sky juice is the water. That's what.
Yeah.
No, the reason
I
say that is
just
because
I
just
just hope
wanted
it's
to
time to
use
get
that
some.
as the foundation for my point, where I submitted, along with Brother Art, we submitted this initiative, the Freshwater Battling Initiative, where this would be a way to help WAPA have a sustainable revenue stream that could be a fuel subsidy, which they would have a zero-sum gain with this initiative, because with them supplying what would be known as waste heat, which is the heat coming off of the gas turbine, which would have been just wasted out into the atmosphere, is now ducked up, and the temperature for that heat is used to produce steam, which the end product, once the steam is condensed back into liquid water, is your fresh drinkable water. And former Senate President Armando Rocky Liebert in the 90s had written this bill to have a bottled watering factory when we produce water at the authority through that process, not through the reverse osmosis, which is currently being done, because that water there is not potable. Yeah, I mean, you are saying, Corey, use Exhibit A with what's been happening as far as with the contamination of the municipal water system over there. But
you know,
right now,
yeah, no, I
was just gonna say, with WAPA was just at the PSC 2 days ago, Tuesday, and the docket for LEAC and for the agenda. So what they're stating is that with the next few months, hopefully they will basically complete installing the Wasillas in St. Thomas, with the Algrecos being leased in the Richmond plant in St. Croix, all now completely using LPG. The tenured Commissioner, Mr. Rudnick, who was there before Mr. Hodge, who, along with Carl Knight, who was the VA Energy Director, all touted that this LPG program would be the shining light of the Caribbean, and everybody would be looking to use this pilot program and follow our lead. And the ratepayers will see a significant reduction to the tune of 30%.
We remember.
Mr. Andy Smith, when asked by Mr. Rudnick, right now we're at 42% per kilowatt. Once these units are installed, and you're saying we will be seeing a reduction, could you give me a figure? Could we see 2 cents, 5 cents, 10 cents, down to 20-something cents? He said, I could tell you that because it's still all based on the cost of fuel at the market. But I mean, did they say we were going to a cheaper fuel than diesel? What they did was sell a bill of goods to the people of the Virgin Islands. Look at the chronological order. Right before they went to LPG, the EPA took the Richmond plant to district court for violating the Federal Clean Air Act. And the action was for $90+ million. I think it was $93 or $95 million. WAPA entered into a consent decree. So now, so that they could maintain compliance, they went to a cleaner, a less costly fuel than diesel, LPG. So the intent was never to have a reduction passed on to the ratepayers by going to a cheaper fuel. The intent was to have a cleaner burning fuel so that they would maintain compliance with the EPA. So right now the government $4 million per month subsidy ends next month. And it's just a matter of time now before they ask the PSC for a rate hike in the LEAC so that they can make up that differential. Because their revenue base, like Mr. Smith said, and since I left WAPA in 2010, have shrunk from the peak being 82, 84 megs to now 50-something megs. And as anybody developing currently in the Virgin Islands, the last big development before it left to come to Florida in December that just opened up fully Megan's Bay Junction over there, they fully have the grid, supply their own water and their own electricity to their residents. So if your consumer base is shrinking while the cost to produce energy is going up, that means that the ones who have no choice but to be on the grid will be the ones that will have to bear that burden. So with this initiative, giving WAPA a revenue stream outside of the Virgin Islands, other than because WAPA only could have accounts receivables from the sale of electricity and water in the territory. So now you have an access to a revenue stream that, along with the public-private partnership that the bill initially called for, you will be able to have this revenue stream, which will help with WAPA's major expenditure, fuel. So, and not only, and we got to remember, this water we will be producing. So, what do the farmers need? What do agriculture need? We have the soil, we have the sun. The only thing we need is an adequate source of water so that we could maintain year-round crops. And maybe something with the EDA, the Public Finance Authority, these entities that were created to help Virgin Islanders. So maybe some way that they'll be able to help subsidize to get water to the agriculture and the farmers of the Virgin Islands, which now this would be able to help, the entire community. And initially, once this thing is up and running, what we could do, we could go public, and now you could buy shares, because now water is being traded. And water is not like some kind of trendy item. Water is a source of life. That's why it's the number one futures commodity. It surpassed soda in 2016 as the number one beverage in America. And to surpass soda in America, you're doing something.
Yep.
Right now, the bottled water industry is $1 trillion business, and it's only going to go up as we move forward, as you look at future trends where water tables and aquifers are being depleted, being contaminated, that it's only going to cost more. Look how much bottled water has gone up locally in the last 5 years.
Yeah. Well, it's definitely one of the things that they need to maybe revisit. Definitely. Anyhow, before they send
I have Senator Samuel Tavion assisting me right now, trying to set up a meeting with himself, myself, and Andy Smith.
All right.
Who already have a copy of this initiative and said on another program to me that it is something that's viable because it's something that we did. And right now, St. Croix Richmond plant has a functioning WC boiler. They have the space, based on what I was told, since the Bishopwood homes were knocked down, that they could put up 2 IDE units over there and build a water factory. Even to the fact that Line Bay, Port Hamilton, they have IDE units over there that is just surplus because that's down to reverse osmosis. I did my due diligence when Line Bay.
Yeah. Anyhow,
it's a property from Ovenza. So everything is right now on the island of St. Croix and could be up and running.
Yeah.
All it takes is for our leaders to start leading. Anyhow, gentlemen, take care.
Okay, yeah, it's that time.
All right, take care, Devin.
Okay, you take care. Be safe over there. All right, good thing. Folks, make sure you do your random act of kindness. If you're feeling kind of bored, make sure you just go right on ahead and indulge in doing some premeditated acts of kindness. You don't have to worry about getting called before the Congress or the FBI or anybody on that. No. Fair game. Fair game. All right? Love's in need of love every day. Share the love. Until next time.
AM 970 WSTX and more continuous music variety.
I feel the earth move under my feet. I feel the sky tumbling down. That song reminds me that we're in an earthquake and hurricane zone. I better run down to Interocean Insurance and make sure that God spare life, my family and assets are protected in case of disaster. You hear? I hear that Interocean Insurance has good rates right here in the Virgin Islands, conveniently located in Peters Rest Shopping Center on St. Croix and Buccaneer Mall on St. Thomas. As a matter of fact, let me call one of their numbers now. That's 773-4600 St. Croix or 774-2999 St. Thomas. Interocean Insurance cares about we. Come fire, hell, or high water.
Interocean Insurance, serving the Virgin Islands for over 37 years.
Make no mistake on your Mother's Day gift this